What's going on? This is Colin. How's everyone doing? Which I am so glad you're here. Heather, Red, she'll be here shortly. She probably just heard the music. She'll be here. Thanks everyone for coming. How's everyone doing? Hi, Mike. Mike, yep, we're doing it. We're doing it. Sorry, I don't know. I'm starstruck. Witch is here. Witch is here, everybody. She's here. All right. Well, without further ado, who wants to watch some court? You guys want to watch some court without the reflection in my background? All right. Let's go. Let's watch some court. After
Jerome
the pause.
Lewis, Jr., 222655A. And counsel, your appearance again, please.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Christopher Shemke.
Thank you.
Client, this time we consent to the matter being heard via Zoom.
Okay. And you,
Welcome, Lane.
and Mr. Lewis, please unmute.
All right, good morning, everyone. We're on record for in custody arraignment scheduled for
MB is
Monday,
here. We can
August 14th. I'm Judge Chris Hazlett Stevens, presiding in Department 4 of the Reno Municipal Court. Joining us representing the city of Reno is Deputy City Attorney Jill Drake. Good morning to you, Ms. Drake.
Good morning, Judge.
And
Mr. Lewis, your name again, please.
Jerome Lewis.
Okay.
I haven't had any issues with my probation
Gotta
up
put
until
myself
this
on the screen.
point. I've been doing everything I was supposed to, and I feel really foolish for what I have done and how I violated.
And are you
Agreed.
employed now, sir?
Yes, I'm working for a property maintenance company.
Sorry, got click heavy.
The court's going to adopt the recommendation. We're going to revoke your under advisement status.
We
continue
just
without
started.
terms of probation. Increase your testing, $50 probation violation fee, 5 days jail. With a review, we're going to suspend that per the recommendation with a review on September 18th at 10:15.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Judge.
Anything else?
No, Your Honor.
Mr.
It's
Jezelo,
always a good-looking group of people.
don't mistake this court suspending your jail for your first technical violation as condoning further violations of this court's order.
I don't, Your Honor. I appreciate the leniency you're showing me. I'm very thankful.
All right, I'm gonna try to not pause it as much. I'm gonna let the clips play. Yes, Heather. Yes, that's Witch. That Heather is Red, by the way. We've gamed together for years and years, so we know each other's games names. So yeah. Anyways, this first guy, I thought I cut this first guy out. It's just the very end of it. I got the next two cases though. You may have seen them already. They're everywhere. But yeah, I put them in here. It's the next couple of clips after this that are my favorites. But yes, Witch, this is American court. This is what we do. We have fun watching and laughing at people. So you can hang out as long as you want. All right, let's go.
Please email into Ms. Shine and by 12:15.
What was that?
Please email into Ms. Shine by 12:15.
Okay.
All right, thank you. All right, we are recalling the matter of Jerome Lewis, Jr., 222655A. And counsel, your appearance again, please.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Christopher Shemke. My client, this time we consent to the matter being heard via Zoom.
Okay. And you, and Mr. Lewis, please unmute. Mr. Lewis, your name again, please.
Jerome Lewis.
Okay. All right, and so, Mr. Lewis, the court, does, you didn't.
I don't even know what that
You failed to
means.
appear for testing on February 24th, March 10th, March 21st, April 6th, April 18th, May 1st, June 7th, June 20th, July 7th, July 17th, and then you did appear on August 1st. And the court will know, with the exception of May 15th, where you're positive for marijuana, and also June 21st, you've been negative all the other times. I'm sorry. Also July 10th, you're positive for marijuana, you don't have a valid prescription. And sir, if you're tested today, what's in your system? More marijuana?
You better fix that
No,
shit.
nothing.
Okay, well, you've been on probation since March, and you have had multiple violations, sir. So I don't know that jail or that probation is working for you. So counsel, what are you proposing?
Your Honor, potentially any sort of additional terms, conditions
So
of
am I.
probation
So am I.
to provide my client with some additional counseling or other avenues that would prevent him from coming back to court or finding himself reliving the same issues and mistakes.
Nothing yet.
And sir, why is it you're missing your test?
Like I said, the guy at the testing center, he had told me that I could do makeups, and I just found out recently that you can't do makeups, and if you try to do makeup, they're like, you have to go, and you have to go whenever they call your color. But he told me you can do makeup, so I just thought makeups were like able to. And only reason I tried doing makeups was because of I didn't have a ride, but now I have a ride, no problem. So I'm not even worried about it at this point.
Okay, and so who are your rides?
My father, my two parents, mother and father. And my mom can't take me that much because she has she's about to be one
I
next
believe
month,
you.
and she's taking care of a baby.
I believe you.
Okay,
So it's mostly my father.
all right. So here's what I'm going to do, sir. I'm going to adjourn this jail review. I'm going to continue on probation. So continue everything you're doing as far as calling in for your color, getting for your testing. I don't have your last test result back yet. I don't know why it's not in here, but if it's positive, sir, on your next jail review, you will be going to jail. And make sure you are attending your outpatient counseling.
Well, the next jail review, if you said it was positive, I had to do 10 days.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Is it going to be positive and you're
No,
going to have to serve the 10 days?
I don't smoke weed.
Do you use it in any other form?
No.
Okay. All right, you're gonna have to participate in outpatient counseling as well. And then we'll adjourn this to September 18th at 10:30, okay?
Okay.
All right, please stop over and see Ms. Shaw before you leave.
Okay.
All right, thank you. Have a good day. Okay, and so we are on the record, the
All right. I jumped into that really quickly. Just wanted to start everything. hello, everyone who's coming in a little bit later. The first one was fun. It wasn't crazy exciting. The next two for DeSanto are really good. But again, you may have seen them already. I don't care. We're hanging out and having fun. Just so everyone knows, there is an update. I am 16 subs from 2. 16. So let's get there tonight. Before the stream ends, let's get to 2K and let's celebrate together. Also, an update: we are going to see Judge Middleton on Friday. We're going to go see him. For those of you that didn't see my community post, he does have a live docket on Friday at 1 p.m. And Heather and I will be there. We will be there in person. So yeah. Well, Raven, sub like 3 times. Come on. If that was possible, I know you all would. Sashina, welcome. I know you started this week, Sashina. I'm glad you made it, though. I'm glad you made it. Hope your first week is going well. All right, let's keep going.
Michael Willoughby, 222583.
Michael Willoughby, Your Honor.
Good morning, or excuse me, good afternoon, Your Honor. Christopher Shanky, appear on behalf of my client. This time we consent to the matter being heard.
All right, and today's date scheduled for probation violation. This is touch and go violation number 2. It's alleged that Mr. Willoughby is on probation for operating while visibly impaired by alcohol. It's alleged he tested positive for alcohol July 17th.
Yes, Your Honor.
That's what's happening today.
Understands that he could have a hearing that will not be necessary.
Sir, please raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear from the testimony you're about to give this matter to be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I swear, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. All right, and sir, as to the allegation, how do you plead?
I do plead guilty, Your Honor.
And sir, you've gone over your advice of rights for probation violation purposes, correct?
I have, Your Honor.
And you understand all of those rights?
I do, Your Honor.
You also understand that by entering into a plea that you'll be waiving some of those rights, specifically your right to a contested hearing?
Yes, Your Honor.
And you also understand the possible penalty as a result of your plea, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Specific
Thanks, Jonathan. I appreciate it.
recommendation in this matter is for you to continue and complete all terms of probation, pay a $50 probation violation fee, outpatient substance use counseling, and 30 days on the alcohol tether.
I understand, Your Honor.
Okay. And knowing all that, you still want to continue with your plea?
Good to see you.
If may I say something on my little story on what happened, Your Honor?
Hold on. You have a moment to do that in just a few moments. I just want to know, knowing all that, you still want to continue with your plea?
Yes, Your Honor. Yep.
All right. And does anybody promise you anything, threaten you, or coerce you in any way for you to enter into a plea?
No, Your Honor.
All right. And has anybody promised you anything, threatened you, or coerced you in any way for you to enter into a plea?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, counsel, you can please vote to your client.
Yes, I'd like to direct your attention back to July 17th, 2023. Did you take a drug test that indicated the use of alcohol in violation of your terms, conditions of probation?
Yes, sir. Yep.
Satisfied, Your Honor.
All right. The court is also satisfied the plea is knowing, voluntary, and factually accurate. The court will accept your plea to the probation violation and indicate technical violation number 2. And counsel?
Your Honor, I saw the recommendation for outpatient substance abuse counseling. I don't think that'll be an issue. As to the tether, I don't have a scenario in which my client would have a problem in compliance. So seeing how jail is not being recommended at this time, I would respectfully request consideration for it to be adopted.
And Mr. Willoughby,
Up by
what
3,
happened that
actually.
day?
I'm only 13 away now.
Yes. So, thank you for being here at court today. So it was July 16th, 2023, when I found out that my great grandmother living in Florida has passed away at the age of 93. And so I made the wrong decision to, this was late at night, so I had to go the next morning. And I wasn't going to deny it. I had to go in. I call every morning at 4 a.m. ever since the start of my probation. I finished my chemical awareness program and all my community service hours. So yeah, it was a bad decision I made, and I greatly regret it, and I feel nothing but remorse for the decision I've made, and would like to, if anything, other than if there's a breathalyzer or something I can keep on, rather than, because with my work, it's kind of hard. I mean, I've never been in any of this situation ever. This is my first time. Like a polygraphic examination or a hair test, if anything.
Well, sir, you had a previous violation, and that violation was for what?
So the violation was, I went in every single time my color was called. It just happened that I couldn't pee that day, and so they had a time limit. And I tried going back, but the time was over past 7, and so they wouldn't let me take it again. So they recorded it as a violation.
Okay. And so if you're tested today, what's in your system?
Nothing, Your Honor.
And so
He literally
the
said he
passing
couldn't
of
pee
your
that
great
day.
grandmother warranted you drinking.
Oh, well, can you repeat that, Your Honor?
You're telling this court that the passing of your great grandmother warranted you to consume alcohol.
That is correct, Your Honor.
And sir, when was the last time that you had seen your grandmother, your great grandmother?
It's been 4 months. She came to visit in Michigan, and we were very close growing up as a child. You know, I was always around her, but her living in Florida, it's really hard, and I can't leave Michigan. So being on probation for my bad
I
decisions.
know, right? Those days suck.
Okay, well, when's the last time you went down to Florida to see her?
I haven't been able to. She just comes visit because I would have to request permission to do that. But I want to, you know, finish school and finish what I have to do with probation in order to be able to proceed with all those future trips if I'm able to.
So how long has your grandmother been living in Florida? Great grandmother, how long did she live in Florida?
Oh, over 10 years.
Okay, and in those 10 years, you hadn't gone down to see her?
This is before probation. It's been about 2 years since I've gone to Florida, but she came to Michigan 4 months ago to see us.
And sir, I can understand losing a grandparent, a great grandparent, right? It's sad, but it doesn't, it's not an excuse.
Welcome, Winter
You
Witch.
violate
You're not the only
probation.
witch here tonight, though.
I understand,
Just so you know.
Your Honor.
And
Now,
where is it you were?
just at home the night before. I had to go into testing in the morning, so I mean, it was only a few hours till testing, so I had to take responsibility and go in.
Okay, and where do you work, sir?
I still work at the same
Mother
place. I
Hector.
work 2 jobs,
Rock on.
and also my uncle doing construction, remodeling, demolition.
Okay, and so why is it you can't wear a tether?
Well, I do want to wear shorts, but it's just, you know, it would be embarrassing just for my family to know and everyone because of my bad decision.
Hey,
And
Peach.
I will
Thanks for hanging
accept,
out.
if there's a breathalyzer I could take every few hours. I know there's been coming out with new inventions with these breathalyzers. I know they work phenomenal, but I don't know if the court will refer any of these or any other options to my rights.
Sir, on the date of the offense, you were passed out in your vehicle and unresponsive. Do you recall that?
That is correct, Your Honor.
And apparently you had hit something because there was damage to your vehicle as well.
Yes, what was in the
Hopefully
front
you
has
passed.
been there for a while now. That was way before the incident happened.
Okay. But in any event, sir, you had a pretty high level.
Correct, Your Honor.
And so here's what the court's going to do. The court's going to indicate you are to continue to complete all terms of your probation. You are to participate in outpatient substance use counseling, pay the $50 probation violation fee, and you're going to have a tether for 30 days.
Blocked by you two or blocked by somebody?
If may I say something, Your Honor?
Sure.
Is there any other way around besides a tether? Any other options that I know there's breathalyzers every couple hours.
There are other options, sir, but for you, I'm not giving you those options. 30 days on the alcohol tether.
I understand.
All right. Please email into Ms. Shine by 12:30, sir, so she can get you information to get that set up.
Okay, so thank you, Your Honor.
Have a good day.
Thank you.
All right, this is a matter of Kenyea Solomon, 23939. And appearance counsel? Oh, sorry, you're muted, Mr.
All right. This is the clip that everyone's seen. This is the one that you guys who follow other channels. This is, yeah. But like I said, I had it. I wanted to play it, so we're gonna play it. And then after this, we leave DeSanto for the night. Content, but this is the last DeSanto clip, so enjoy it.
Chunky.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Christopher Shemke, appearing on behalf of my client. This time Good afternoon, Your Honor. Christopher Shemke, appearing on behalf of my client. At this time, we've sent to the matter being heard via Zoom.
Okay, thank you. All right, and ma'am, Ms. Solomon, please unmute and state your name for the record.
Kenyea Solomon.
All right, and so today's the date scheduled for probation violation. You're currently on probation for operating while visibly impaired, and it's alleged you failed to appear for drug testing on July 15th, you test positive for alcohol July 17th and July 30th, and you were sentenced in this court on June 28th. So all within the first 30 days, there's 3 violations. And counsel?
Your Honor, I've had an opportunity to review this matter with my client. She will violation of probation hearing.
Ma'am, please raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear from the testimony about to give in this matter be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. And so, counsel. I'm sorry, Ms. Solomon, you heard the allegations that were placed on the record, correct?
Yes.
And as to those allegations, how do you plead?
Guilty.
And you've gone over your advice or rights for probation violation purposes, correct?
Yes.
To those allegations, how do you plead?
Guilty.
Oh, I'm sorry. You understand by entering into a plea that you'll be waiving some of those rights that you've already gone over, specifically your right to a contested hearing.
Yes.
And you also understand the possible penalties as a result of your plea, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Specifically, the recommendation here is for you to continue your probation, pay a $50 probation violation fee, increase your testing, and 15 days jail. Do you understand that?
Yes.
And that recommendation is based upon your sentencing order that was there was mandatory jail for any violation. Do you understand that?
Yes.
And knowing all that, you still want to continue with your plea?
Guilty.
Okay. Has anybody promised you anything, threatened you, or coerced you in any way for you to enter into a plea?
No, Your Honor.
All right. And counsel, if you can please pardon your client.
Yes, I'd like to direct your attention back to July 15th, did you fail to take a test as ordered by probation?
Hmm?
It's a drug test on July 15th, 2023, yes or no?
Yes.
All right, and then a test that you took on July 17th, it indicated the use of alcohol. Is that accurate?
Yes.
And then the test that you took on July 30th of 2023 that indicated the use of alcohol. Is that correct?
Yes.
Satisfied, Your Honor.
The court is also satisfied the plea is knowing, voluntary, and factually accurate. And the court will accept your plea to the probation violation, indicate technical violations 1, 2, and 3. Enter and counsel asks the recommendation.
Your Honor, I've had an opportunity to review the recommendation. I saw that there's a recommendation for increased testing. I saw that there was a recommendation for jail to have no review. I would be respectfully requesting consideration for there to be a review date on that. She indicates that she will comply with any and all terms and conditions, that she will have no further missteps, and that she will make sure that there are no issues with probation going forward. Thank you, Judge.
Okay, well, so, ma'am, you weren't even on probation
Yes.
for 3 weeks. You failed to appear for your drug test July 15th. Why didn't you appear for your drug test?
Because I was with a guy and he put something in my drink, and that's the reason why I had broke up with him and I'm done with him, because I paying the court so much money. I'm not trying to mess my life up. I'm not trying to go to jail. I work, I got my own house, and I'm not trying to lose everything. So I had to get rid of him. So I'm done with that. I'm trying to get my life together. I'm in counselor right now. I'm doing my counselor and stuff. So I'm just trying to be on track, you know.
Okay, can you please stop walking around, ma'am?
Okay.
So I'm sorry. What? So you didn't appear because you knew you were going to test positive?
Excuse me?
So you didn't appear because you knew you were going to test positive?
No, I did not. I didn't have a ride to work. I know I could get in a lift and stuff, but I ain't had the money at that time because I'm paying the court. I was riding a bike. It's like 4 miles away from my house, but my bike got on flat. So now I got my bike fixed. So ain't nothing to be worried about. I'm gonna be on time going to my testing. You know, I'm doing my counseling, whatever the court needs me to do, I want to do. I want to be on the right track, not, you know, on the backwards. I want to go forward. So I had to leave a man alone that made me, he told me he gonna put me in jail. He put liquor in my drink when I was drinking, and I turned out positive, you know. So I didn't know to my probation officer.
Ma'am, hold on.
Uh-huh.
When did the person put something in your drink?
Yes, my boyfriend, he an alcoholic. And he drink. So he put something in my drink. I didn't know till my probation officer told me that I violated. When she told me, I was shocked.
I've been talking and my mic's been on mute. Sorry,
I don't
guys.
do things like that. I'm trying to get myself together. I've been paying the court, and you know, I'm not trying to mess my life up.
What did I do?
So, ma'am.
What did I do?
Ma'am, what were you drinking that he
I don't even know what
added alcohol to?
I don't know. Because he said he gonna lock me up. I'm going to jail. Oh, you gonna go to jail. I don't know what he put in my drink. I don't know. But he wanted me to go to jail. That's what he told me. Oh, you gonna go to jail. I didn't believe it to my probation. My probation said you violated and you've been drinking too. I'm drinking. You know, I've been going testing all this time and I ain't had no drink in my system, you know. For these 2 days I had drink in my system. So I was shocked.
All right, real quick. I was on mute and you guys didn't hear me. I am 7 away from 2000 from the question earlier from Allie. I think Allie asked me. Before I hit play, she tested positive and she's claiming her drink was spiked. What level was her BAC? What do you guys think? What do you think? We're about to hear it. So I'm gonna wait like 20 seconds before I hit play. Let me see your best guesses. She's doing the my boyfriend is an evil person defense, which he may have. He may have slipped a little vodka in her drink. If you're so used to the taste of alcohol, you might not taste it, but you're gonna feel it you're going to feel it. Right? I mean, Pete, you're right. You're going to taste it and feel it. But Lane, Lane's coming in hot. I don't remember it being in the 3s. I don't remember it being that high. But all right. But you guys got your guesses in. I know some of you have seen this already, but you're about to hear what it was. And there's no way she didn't know. All right, let's go.
Ma'am, pause. You just testified under oath that you tested positive on July 17th because your boyfriend put something in your drink.
Yeah.
So what is it you were drinking that he added alcohol to?
He drank vodka. I don't know what he had. What did he drink? I don't know what he poured in my
I'm asking what, no ma'am, you're not listening to what I'm saying, please. You are telling this court that your boyfriend put something in your drink. What were you drinking? What were you drinking? Or what did you think you were drinking before he put something in your drink?
He drank vodka, so
no, I don't care what he drinks. I'm asking you, what were you drinking that day?
Vodka.
You were drinking vodka. Okay.
That's fair. That's fair. She did answer kind of weird.
And so on July 30th, what were you drinking?
Same thing, vodka.
Okay. And why are you drinking vodka, ma'am?
I didn't know that he did that to me.
No, stop blaming it on somebody else and take accountability for your own actions, because you know what a vodka drink tastes like. So why were you drinking vodka on those 2 occasions, ma'am?
Your Honor, I don't know.
You know, ma'am, that if you violate, it's mandatory jail. I told you that at your sentencing.
Yes.
And you went ahead and you consumed alcohol, not just once, but twice.
Yes, Your Honor. It ain't gonna happen again. I had to just get.
It for sure won't happen for the next 15 days because you're going to be in the Wayne County Jail. Man, you have an issue with alcohol.
Thanks for that.
Prior in 2008.
Thanks for that, Sarah.
Then you have this one, and this is a .26. A .26. And then you violated now twice by consuming alcohol.
Welcome.
And then you're trying to blame it on
here.
somebody else as to why you're testing positive for alcohol. You're in court today. What?
I didn't know he did that to me. He made some Kool-Aid. He said he was gonna put me in jail. That's what he said. He gonna put me in jail when my probation. Yes.
Ma'am, your levels would suggest that you had more than 1 sip of the Kool-Aid, the vodka spiked Kool-Aid, if that's what I'm supposed to believe. So what I'm telling you, ma'am, is you know what vodka tastes like.
Yes, Your Honor.
You know what it feels like after you consume vodka. So don't try putting it off on somebody else that they spiked your drink. You're responsible for that. You consumed it. You could taste it and you could feel that you consumed vodka.
Thanks, Miss Mandy. I appreciate it.
The sooner you start taking accountability for your own issues and actions,
All good, Michael.
the sooner you can potentially be on the path to recovery. The court's adopting the recommendation. You continue to complete all terms of probation, pay a $15 probation violation fee. You're going to serve 15 days jail starting today and increase testing upon your release. So you're going to email into Ms. Shaw, and she'll tell you where you need to report today by 6 p.m.
Okay, Your Honor.
Anything else?
Nothing else, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. All right, thank you. All right, and then this is the matter of Kenneth Neal, 22118.
All right, that ends our Judge DeSanto run. that ends our Jonathan. You're killing me tonight. You're killing me. Let's do a quick update. See, we were 7 away a few minutes ago. We're 4 away. 4 away. 4 away. Winter Witch, again, thank you for being here. MB, Heather, Lisa, Glitter, Jonathan, everybody, thank you for being here. It's a good stream. Good stream. All right. Before we get into the next judge, if anybody wants to come up on a panel, the invitation's always open. Just let me know. I'll drop the link. I'll drop the StreamYard link, and we can hang out together. If anyone wants to come up, just let me know. All right, let's go. Oh, my awkward 6-second separation clip. Thank you, Craig.
Good morning, sir. Are you Lance Moore?
Yes, ma'am.
And Mr. Moore, in cause number 23, DCCR 0797,
We are 2
you're
away.
charged with the
2
second-degree
away.
felony offense of assault on a peace officer or judge from March 11th of 2023. Your indictment alleges that you were previously convicted of manslaughter, a second-degree felony, and aggravated assault, a second-degree felony, both on October 31st of 2014. And what that means is that if you go to trial and you're found guilty in this case, and if those 2 prior offenses are true, would mean your minimum punishment is 5 years up to 99 years or life in prison. Do you understand the possible consequences if you go to trial and are found guilty? And I have a plea bargain rejection that has your signature on it with that of
Thanks
Mr.
for coming, Gypsy.
Rojas's. That shows that the district attorney's office has made an offer if you wanted to enter a plea of guilty for a 15-year term in the institutional division of the Texas Department of Corrections. You have every right to reject that offer and have your case set for trial. I just want to make sure you understand what the possible consequences are and what your options are. And do you understand all of that?
Can I ask for appeal right now? Because I'm not guilty, I didn't do
For an appeal?
it. Yes, ma'am.
Well, you haven't been found guilty yet. That's what a jury is for,
Yeah.
right? So
I'm gonna
if
wait
you want a
until
jury
after
to
this
come in
clip
and
is short
determine
one.
whether you're guilty or not, then you reject this and I set your case for trial. Is that what you want me to do? I mean, you either take the 15 years or you go to trial. That's your 2 options right now.
Honestly, man,
I'll come back to that. I'll come back to that, Paul.
that's being held against me. I did not commit. I was at my own
Mr. Moore,
actions.
I'm going to set your case for trial. That's what a jury's for.
Yes, ma'am.
And then the jury can decide if you're guilty or not guilty. I just want to make sure you understand what your options are, what the possible consequences are if you go to trial. Do you understand all of that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and you want to reject that offer and you want to have a jury trial, correct?
I want to ask for a bond reduction, may I please?
Hey, listen to the questions that I'm asking and answer those questions, because if you want to ask me anything, I'm not going to be very likely to do anything for you if you're not answering and doing what I'm asking you. Do
Thank
you
you to your
understand?
daughter and all of her
I
friends.
understand.
Okay, you want to reject it? I'm going to set your case for trial. The next question I have is, Mr. Moore, Mr. Rojas has been appointed to represent you at this point. He's one of the attorneys
I'll do
who
that on
handles a lot
Friday,
of court appointments for me
when
here
Heather
in court. With your
can record
permission,
me.
I can release him. I can appoint another attorney
you
who
so
can
much,
begin
Ally.
preparation for trial a little quicker. Is that okay with you?
I'm gonna stick with Mr. Lowe.
Okay, Mr. Rojas will begin preparation for trial. He will also file any appropriate motions, including motions for a bond reduction. If he files those, we will get it set for a bond reduction hearing as quickly as possible. All right, you can go back with the bailiff.
Got it. 2,000 subs. Thank you all. You guys have bent over backwards to get me there tonight, and I really appreciate it. It's awesome. It's awesome. I started this channel 2 months ago. Actually, it was 2 months ago yesterday that I started this channel. I can't explain to you how grateful I am to already be at 2,000. This is awesome. Thank you all for your, getting your daughter's friends to sign up for accounts, signing your dogs up for accounts. That's questionable, but I'm gonna accept it. I'm gonna stop putting my face down. My mic's down here, and I'm so used to leaning to my mic, and I think you guys can hear me when I'm straight up. So let's start leaning down. But thank you all. This is awesome. Allie, thank you for the super chat. I will do a backflip for you. I just have to have Heather record it for me. We'll do that on Friday in front of the courthouse of Judge Middleton. How about that? Dogs love court too. dogs do love court. Dogs, but let's be fair. Dogs love everything. I love dogs. Jonathan, thank you, everybody. Yeah, I'm still gonna try, Heather. I'm still gonna try. Can't do a backflip. Watch me. I can do a front flip. I can do a front one. Can't do a backflip. And I don't want to break my neck either. Maybe I'll just do a front one and just change my whole intro and make you guys think that I was saying front flip the entire time. I don't know. All right. Yes, Melanie, you did tell me earlier, and thank you, everybody. Yes, I think I already showed this one, but yeah, thank you, Craig. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. All right. Again, invitation's open. Whoever wants to come up, just let me know. We can come up. We can hang out. I've got my clips are about half over. I've got another 30 minutes to go in court content. But whoever wants to come up and talk, let's just go. Let's have some fun. All right. How do we do this? Where are buttons? I don't remember what buttons are. All right. Awkward pause. Oh,
Here's the probation.
All right. This isn't a court case. This is Judge Stevens at his finest. This is amazing. It's amazing, but it's not a court case. But he yells at an attorney, and this never gets old. It never gets old.
Instructions. It's on, you know what it is.
Yeah.
So we still don't know where Mr.
No, and I called her back and she said she's texted him, and I said, well, judge is gonna issue an order.
Of course, yeah, I checked him.
Oh.
Maybe he's out of town. You ain't find another county. I mean, that's just kind of odd. It's all my fault. I've learned to say that here too. I'm sorry, I was wrong, so you forgive me. I love you. Never do it again. No, I say it every day. That part right there, nobody believes. Huh?
Do I need a copy? Do you have one?
Yeah, right here.
Okay.
Post your link.
Dude, I don't have a virtue that. Did he stole? You heard I did a combination, you want to dismiss something. That's good. He's been in there a while, and so he probably could go. Here's how long comes from. So he's. Yes. That's why he's one of the real single grids. It's extremely. What's the state job? That should, it's wrong. Yeah, it's wrong. That ain't right. That's not right. You don't have the suspenders. Things on your hand.
Right.
That's even for what? For trauma. 15 to 1. Yes, ma'am. You know if he's in the county or not, or this he's not. I know that. I know. I don't know.
Tell him I'm about to issue a warrant for his arrest and hold him in contempt of court. And that's fact. He's supposed to be here an hour ago.
Yes, ma'am.
What am I refreshing?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, sir.
Ellie talked to you.
Jeez.
See what she. Ellie out front.
What she said, you don't know. She said she thinks he's somewhere in the area.
Let me just, I can't,
Yeah.
you imagine what Judge Fisher and Judge Cobb would do? God bless. Let's just,
My
it
favorite
would
story
not be,
like that,
it would not be pretty.
Stella Morrison came in late to Judge Cobb's court one day for child
Do
doctor.
you know where probation office is?
Mr. Kimler,
You'll go,
come up here, please.
and involve, they'll just be asking questions.
You've got some explaining to do. This is 1 hour and 45 minutes. We have been waiting on you. That jury is out there. We
So when do you? should I
we
tell
tried to
them?
contact you. You never
I mean, I'm
personally called us.
No, I have.
Oh.
I go straight to.
I'm sorry, this was the trial docket which began yesterday.
I thought it was, honestly, Judge, I thought it was at 1 o'clock. It's my mistake. And I even told Judge.
Well, I want you to,
Yesterday.
you can apologize to everybody when they get here.
Okay.
When they come here, but that's
I don't want to.
unprofessional for everyone. The whole process of law looks bad
It's.
when we're waiting on one person who is supposed to be a professional. And
It's my mistake. I thought it was at 1 o'clock.
well,
But nobody, I don't want anybody, I wasn't told, no one told me that. It's just.
I'm sorry, sir, the docket is at 9
No,
o'clock.
no.
Picking the jury's always been at 9 o'clock. It always is. We don't pick juries at 1 o'clock.
It's just.
You knew that.
Well,
Bring the jury in.
honestly, I thought-
Where, first of all, where's your client?
He's there, but I need to file a punishment election in my.
Come on,
in my-
we're waiting on you now. That's just, that's irresponsible, sir.
Yeah. How are you late to a jury trial? It's a jury trial. He's an hour and a half late. If I was, I'm guessing he was a defense attorney. I actually don't know. I'm guessing he was. But if I was his client, I would have asked if I could relieve him because he's obviously not focused on that trial. There's no reason why you should be late to a jury trial. You have that in your calendar weeks ahead of time. It doesn't just pop up on you. They have to sequester, like they have, yeah, there's so many steps. So many steps. All right. I don't remember what clip's next. Oh, I think we're going to Perkins or Wagner. I'm sorry to everybody. I get them confused until Wagner has the clock, Perkins doesn't, and I don't remember which one it is. But this guy's just straight up silly. Let's go. It's Wagner.
All right, Uriah
clock means Wagner.
Mansfield. I need you to raise your right hand. Unmute your microphone, raise your right hand, state your full name.
Uriah Mansfield.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the complete truth?
Yes.
You may lower your hand. All right, Mr. Mansell, you have ticket number SP 7914701, the people versus Uriah Mansell. On this ticket, sir, you have a misdemeanor charge of failed to display a valid operator's license. You have ticket number SP 11632581. Was never acquired. It's a misdemeanor. 184762521.
All right. While he's reading it off, his the case number off. I want to know who in the chat knows why they say raise your right hand. Does anybody know why they say that? Peach, you want to come up? I'll invite you up, Peach. I will Let's see. Invite, copy. Peach, I'll send you the link on Discord. Just click it. All right, it's sent. All right. Who knows why? Who knows why we raise our right hand? Hey, Jody. Welcome. Heather, don't let me do what? What am I doing? Did I miss something in chat? All right. Okay. I'm a little bit behind. I think it's coming through now. I will give you the answer. I just want to see if anyone knows why. I don't know if you guys are just naturally curious like I am, but I got some explaining to do. Raven, what did I do? Yeah, Lisa, raising your leg would be awkward. That's true. And B, that actually might be true. This might be slightly true. That's not why we do it currently, but that might be where it came from. I don't know. Anyway, so let's see if I can do this real quick. And if I'm off a little bit, I'm sorry. I looked this up probably 2 months ago because I was interested. So back in, I don't know the years. I'm going to say like 1500, 1600 England. You had the option to get sentenced by the church or the court. You had the option. If you committed a crime, you had the option. But because they didn't have, paper records, digital records, they didn't have anything, they would brand your hand. So they would actually put a mark on your hand, kind of like the Scarlet Letter, where they would tattoo something on you. They would tattoo something on your hand. So when you would go in front of a judge and say, raise your right hand, you're showing your criminal record because they would tattoo or brand you with what's on your right hand. So that's where raise your right hand comes from. I don't really know why we still do it. I don't know, but there we go. Now you know. Peach, I saw you jump in. It came up and it said something, I don't know, and then you left. So I don't know. So if you want to come up. But you left. You came up and then you left. Did I miss a message from you that said something? I don't know. All right, but you have the link. If you want to come back up, you can come back up. If anyone else wants to come back up, just say you want to be here. All right, let's do the rest of this.
Driver license suspended. That's a misdemeanor. P1200764. Driver license suspended. That's a misdemeanor.
Peach, you don't need video. You can turn your video off. When you're entering, so when you enter backstage, just turn your camera off. You don't have to have your camera on. So you'll see the settings at the bottom where you can mute or turn your mic or turn your camera off. You can just turn it off. You don't need to be on. Your camera doesn't need to be on. It's fine. But if you want to come back up, just jump back in.
We have SP1200761. Registration or plate violation. That's a civil infraction. You have SP791470. Drive an unregistered or untitled vehicle. Misdemeanor. You have SP791470. Improper plates. That's a misdemeanor. SP1200762. No proof of insurance. That's a civil infraction. Mr. Mansfield, you just rack these tickets up. Why don't I just put you in jail? You don't have to pay anything. Why don't I just do that?
Welcome, Sally.
That'd be great.
That would be great.
You said if I don't have to pay anything?
No, I didn't say that. I said, why don't I just, you won't have to pay anything if I just put you in jail. Your fine would be served with time.
I do not want to go to jail, sir.
Oh, yes, you do, sir. You just keep driving without a license and do. So that tells me you don't care to follow the law, do what I want to do, which means this would be a lot shorter for me if I just put you in jail and then I don't have to do, I'll just take my time out doing all of this. So if you do
Well,
what you want to
actually-
do, why don't I just do what I want to do?
Well, actually, I've been catching Lyft for the last 2 years. It has been costing me for the amount of $200 to $400 every week getting back and forth to
Well,
work.
whose
So
fault is that, Mr. Mansell?
That's only my fault, sir, for not obtaining my driver's
so you
license.
tell me that like it's something that I did.
No, I'm saying that to say
All right,
this.
well, okay,
I
I tell you what, sir. This
Your
is
Honor,
what we're gonna do.
Your
Hold
Honor,
on.
can I'm good.
Yes, go ahead. Go ahead.
No,
Go
I
ahead,
was
counsel.
just gonna say, just just on behalf of my client, Mr. Mansell, he does have quite a few tickets and he does recognize that. But he was referred to as, I work with the Detroit Justice Center. And we take clients, and his referral partner is Firm. So he was under a program that works with fathers. And Mr. Mansell, when I took him as a client, he was working 2 jobs. He is working, and he is now trying to get back on track. And so that's why we're here today. He does not deny that he racked up these tickets, and the last tickets that he got was in 2021. So he hasn't been driving. So we're just here. He just really wants to put this behind him. So I just wanted to let the court know that he is working, towards bettering himself.
All right, counsel. You know what? Mr. Mansell, we're not going to do it. We're not going to do all that stuff today. But what I'm telling you is, this is it. You come back again and you are driving without a license, or you haven't made any efforts to get a license, and then I'm going to start looking at it that way. Okay. I mean, this is your time to get straight now. But if you come back doing this again, then that's a different story. All right.
I hear you, Judge. That will not be the case.
All right. And I accept that from you, sir. All right, Mr. Mansell, there's been an offer, and this is going to be shocking, even to me, that if you plead to 1 count of fail to display, these other matters are all going to be dismissed. So this is going to be your break of a lifetime. But it's a one-time deal. It's a one-time deal. All right?
All right.
All right. So, Mr. Mansell, on ticket number, now, Mr. Mansell, you've indicated that you wanted to resolve these matters today, or I believe counsel has indicated that. Is that correct, sir?
That's correct.
Your offer is going to be, sir, if you plead to 1 count, P1200764, drive while license suspended, that's going to be amended and reduced to fail to display. The other matters would all be dismissed.
Okay.
One time deal. All right. Now, 2 of the tickets that you had out here, sir, actually it's 4 tickets. They're civil infractions. This is ticket number P1200762. It's a civil infraction for a violation of no plate on the vehicle, civil infraction for no insurance, and a civil infraction for no receipt or unsigned registration. There's also SP 1200763, no receipt or unsigned registration. Those are all in default. They are from 2021. The state does not, the city does not address civil infractions that's more than a year old. They will give you a break on something that's a year or less old, but after you get to 2 years or something like that, those are just civil infractions that you have to pay. So those you have to take care of yourself. These other ones are being dismissed except for the 1 ticket we talked about. And are you pleading guilty on that one because you are guilty, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. So on the date of May 18th of 2021, were you driving a motor vehicle in the city of Detroit with a suspended or no license?
Everyone knows that's not true.
Yes.
That ticket will be reduced to fail to display. That fine is $225. Do you need time to pay that, sir?
Yes.
Okay. How much time do you need?
90 days will be more than sufficient.
All right, 90 days, sir, would be November the 16th, 2023. That $225 has to be paid on or before that date. I don't care what increments you pay prior to that date or how you present it, but long as the $225 are paid on or before November 16th. All these other misdemeanors.
Come up now. Why is it 1 day?
You have the 4 civil infractions that's out there. that have to be paid, that cannot be addressed by the court. But you have to take care of those, sir.
Okay.
All right. Well, you're all set, sir. Again, do not come back before me for driving without a valid license. So take care of all this stuff first. All right.
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you.
Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you,
Thank
Judge.
you.
Have a great day.
All right, counsel, just hang around for a moment.
Okay.
All right. All right. I feel what I was gonna answer something. Oh, Deborah. Now I'm saying I'm a lot. Judge Middleton has a live docket at 1 p.m. on Friday. It's a landlord-tenant docket. Heather and I will be there. There's a few other people that said they're gonna try to stop by, and so there might be a couple of us. So we will be in Judge Middleton's court at 1 p.m. on Friday, Eastern Standard Time. So that's when you can watch us. I was going to answer something. Oh, Allie, you're going to come up here. You're going to realize and it'll be fine. You'll get over the fear of it in a second. It literally just takes a few seconds of talking, and then you'll get over it. I think that's it. Was that all the questions I was going to answer? I don't know. All right. I think we only have one clip left. I don't know what's next. I know what the last clip is. If it's Slavin, it's the last clip, and it's a good one. But I will warn you, it's an in-person Judge Slavin clip, and the camera's on him the whole time, which is why I did this live and not a video, because it's kind of awkward. You hear everything clear. His mics are great, but you don't see anybody. You're just staring at him the whole time. So if that's this clip, then this is the last clip. Let's check. I don't know. Raven will be there. Yep. All right. Slavin. This one's fun. All right.
Matter of
I might have
Mike
muted
Crack versus Kelly Pitts. Your name is?
Yeah. For anyone that came in late, we did hit 2,000. We hit 2,000. 2,000. Awesome. Again, thank you, everybody. I think we probably have the same core group that was here earlier, but I just want to say thank you again to everybody. I love you all. This is great. And again, Judge Slavin, great judge. He doesn't put up with shit. And you see that a lot here. But again, you won't see anybody else except for him the whole time, which is fine because that's all we really care about, right? The judges. All right, let's go.
Mike Crack. Your name?
Kelly Pitts.
Okay. You've been unable to resolve this case?
No, sir.
Okay, anybody that's gonna testify, I want you to raise your right hand.
Thank you.
Solemnly swear to testify about to give us truth, so help you God. Mr. Cronk, raise your right hand. Solemnly
Thank you,
swear to
Orlando.
tell the truth, so help you God.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Okay, Mr. Cronk, you're the owner of
Don't be extra.
15095
Don't be
Cooper.
extra.
And on May the 30th, 2023, you give a notice to quit to Miss Pitts.
Don't tell me how to live.
And that was for non-payment of rent?
Yes, sir.
How much rent does she owe?
Oh, around 4,000.
Around 4,000.
Those water bills, she didn't pay nothing.
Okay, you gotta remember, whatever you tell me, that's all I can do.
That's fine.
If you don't tell me exact numbers, I can't give you exact number. So you want $4,000?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Ms. Pitts, you heard what the plaintiff told me, indicated that you were renting some property from him, that you owe him about $4,000, including water bills.
Okay, Your Honor, the house is not livable to begin with, so
So you want to move out?
he came to fix the toilet 3 days ago and he left me a 5-gallon bucket to urinate and to go poop it. That's what he left me. And he told me that was my problem. So he left me, he came in, he plunged the outside of the house and he said the water works, but you can't use the toilet. So he left a 5-gallon bucket there.
Hang on.
Okay,
How long has this been going on? Years?
no, a few months, it's on and off. But the problem is,
A few months.
yeah, the problem is, he never gave me that 7-day notice on May 30th. My husband could testify. He came down, he was sitting at the picnic table with us outside, playing with the dog, drinking a beer, and he gave me the 7-day notice at the end of July. And he gave it to me 2 days after that 7-day notice was done. Now, he comes down, he goes to my son's, he comes to our house, and then he's gonna try to do this right off the bat. I have applied several times for state emergency needs, and all they wanted was a court order. He refused to do that for several months. Now, in the paperwork, if you.
Go way too fast.
Okay, in the.
Back up.
Okay,
So when did this toilet go out? What the exact date?
let's see, it's been 4 days, so 5 days before that. I don't have my calendar on me. But when you take a shower, it fills up. with
So you
dirty-
can't tell me the date. You don't know the date.
It
For all
was-
I know,
it's
it was
been 9 days
yesterday.
ago. It was 9 days ago. I don't have my phone or my calendar with me, sir.
9 days ago.
Yeah.
And did you go to the building department for the city and complain?
I've called them. Yes, I've called them and they put in a complaint and I'm waiting to hear from somebody.
Okay.
The house is not livable. I had to.
So when was this $4,000 due? What period of time?
Okay, well.
Hang on, I'm
I
talking to
thought you were
Mr.
talking to me.
Cron.
I'm sorry, Your Honor.
What period of time?
Ever since you moved in.
You better do better than that. You're not making much for your case. What's the dates of the rent that was due?
She moved in March. She hasn't paid me nothing.
Hasn't paid you anything?
No.
So she owes you for March, April, May, June, July, and how much is the rent each month?
No, that's only charged us $600 because she told me lies right from the beginning. She told me that the welfare.
All I wanna know is what you did. You charged her $600 a month.
Yeah, because she convinced me that welfare would only pay $600 a month. Well, that's a total lie. Once I did my own investigating, I wanted to charge her $800, but she had me buffaloed at $600 because all the system was going to pay. So I agreed to $600, trying to be a decent person. But I haven't collected not one nickel. But a bunch of promises, I got promises.
Okay, is that right?
No, sir, it's not.
You did pay him. And you got checks to show me.
The first couple months were free because we did all the work on the house, my husband and I. He'll testify to that.
This is about a
Do
week.
you have anything in writing to
No, he will not.
This is only about a week old. This was last week at some point, so it's not an oldie, but it is a little old. But yeah, just so you know.
Do a lease. He will not do a year's lease. He won't do a 6-month lease. He won't do a month-to-month lease. He don't want nothing in writing because he don't pay taxes on the rent that he collects. My son lives right next door. My son pays $600 a month. We both pay $600 a month. Now, what Mr. Crump wanted me to do was tell the state of Michigan for state emergency needs that I pay $800 a month. And I can't do that. I'm not gonna lie to them. Now, I'm on a fixed income. I get $914 a month. $600 is my limit, and that's what I pay. He's got it written right here in the court paperwork. So it don't even add up. If it adds up, he's trying to charge me $800 through the court, so he makes extra money. He tried doing that with the state of Michigan, and I explained to him. He said, why didn't you tell them $800? I said, because if I tell them $800, the state of Michigan is going to consider it non-affordable for me to live there. And I told them I put $600 down on the state emergency paperwork because that's what I pay. I'm not lying to the state of Michigan. I'm not going to jail for fraud. And this is what he wanted me to do. So it all came down to this. So I don't owe him for March, April, or May. I owe for June, July, and August. But I owe him. And he won't put anything in writing. My son even asked for a lease. He won't take anything but cash. He won't, he don't do PayPal. He won't do any of that. And he don't want the state of Michigan involved because he does not pay rent. He don't pay taxes on the rent. And he don't even have an occupancy permit for either house, Your Honor. I've investigated that. I've talked with the city of Taylor. I've been down to public records. He wouldn't give me a state ID number for the state of Michigan, nor would he give me a court order for the state to help me up until now. I had to go to public records to get the tax ID number, because if I gave them the tax ID number, therefore he's gonna have to pay taxes on all the rent that he's collected. He did the same thing with my daughter. As a matter of fact, he was sleeping with my daughter for rent, and she's only 32. So this is a big mess that I deal with. I apologize, but this is a mess I deal with. Now, the city of Taylor told me don't pay anything until this house was up to code. He claims it was inspected in 2023, no, 2021, and that there's no record of anything like that. He don't want the house inspected because it won't pass. He had told my daughter when she lived there that the house was unlivable.
Okay.
So we've been doing all the work. I have all the receipts from everything that we've done. I had to pull up, the kitchen floor was dry rotted. It was a floating floor to where there was urine, there was dog feces, cat feces, underneath it. And it was making me sick. So I asked him several times. He said he had a new floor to put in. We offered to do it. He said, I'm not doing shit, was his exact words. Now I've been without a toilet. You know what he told me out here? That's your problem. He left me a 5-gallon bucket to urinate and poop in. He said the first 3 months because of all the work, and I have all the receipts. I have all my paperwork, Your Honor, and I've spoke with the city.
Anything else you want to put on the record?
Myself.
Well, it's your case. Anything, you want to call that witness?
Can I, please?
What do you want to say?
Can I tell you because my name is Laura Devlin and I'm a tenant. I live in my friend's house. I've been there for 7 years. Yeah, go ahead and walk your rights.
Allegedly.
Okay. Well, first of all, my client rented to her daughter the house at 15083. Is that the address? Her daughter Sarah moved into that house with her 2 sons. Well, her brother needed a place to live. I have to tell you this story because I know it all.
Well, I want you to understand that the court's only got so much time, and I got a lot to do.
Okay, well,
and more importantly, I don't care about anybody's good or bad behavior outside of what is involved in this case.
All
So
right.
don't waste my time.
Okay, I won't waste your time, sir.
What exactly do you want to testify about?
I want to testify about Kelly Pitts. She lived at our house for approximately 5 weeks. When her daughter was evicted, she moved into that house March 8th. Mike gave her 2 weeks to clean it up because her daughter was filthy with her 2 sons. Filthy. I'm talking filthy.
We don't want to hear anymore.
Okay, so
I don't want to hear any more because you're not telling me anything that applies to this case. Do you have anything else you want to say?
No, Your Honor, other
Do
than.
you want that gentleman to testify to anything?
Yes, he could testify.
To what? Come on up here and tell me what you got to say.
This is my husband, Tracy Pitts, Your Honor.
Okay, Mr. Pitts, what do you have to tell me?
He don't really do that. He don't do nothing down there.
I've heard that before.
Okay.
I don't want to hear any more of that. Okay, you satisfied? Are you satisfied with what evidence you presented?
Yes, I have everything.
Are you satisfied, Mr. Kronk?
Yeah, she's just telling a lot of fairy tales.
Okay, but are you satisfied with what you presented?
no.
I haven't received any rent from her, so.
Okay, are you satisfied with what you presented, or do you want to present more evidence?
She just hasn't paid her rent. I need her to.
I've heard that about 5 times now. The first time I heard it, I made a note. I don't have to hear it 5 times. Do you have anything new, different, and relevant to this case?
Oh, I'm good.
Okay.
Just needs to move.
Okay, based on the testimony presented, I think that, Ms. Pitts, you do have to, the defendant has a right to possession of his property. I am going to give judgment for plaintiff for possession or the payment of $3,600. I'm not sure about what they've done, so I will not give a money judgment of $0. Now, the writ will issue on or after September the 5th. I expect you to give him back his property by the 5th, or you can get a policeman or a constable to come over and physically put you out. Okay? My court
Can I have
clerk will
30
get you a
days,
copy of the judgment. What?
Can I please have 30 days?
September the 5th. That's it. Statute tells me what I can do.
All right, thank you, Your Honor.
You're all set. I signed a copy of the judgment, but I guess you just mailed it.
Thank you.
Hey, bye, sweetie. Yeah.
There we go. That's the stream. That's all I got. That's all I got. Yeah, Judge Slavin. He's a hard ass. He's up there with Judge Stevens. They just don't buy bullshit, and that's awesome. That's how judges need to be. So, once again, thank you everybody for helping us get to 2K. It's awesome. It's awesome. I'm looking down at the chat. I don't know where you guys can see my eyes. I'm still getting used to all this. I don't go live often enough. But again, thank you everybody for helping get to 2K in 2 months. I'm completely humbled by it. You guys are awesome. Deborah, I highlighted your message. I didn't say thank you for your super sticker. Thank you, Deborah Baker, for your super sticker. I appreciate that. And just another update. Judge Middleton live on Friday at 1 p.m. Probably we're gonna do a vlog thing outside the courthouse and going into it and kind of having fun in the area, but we're not going to be able to record inside of it. So we're gonna hopefully be on YouTube. Hopefully. Anyways, that's all I got. KCC is live, or I think she's live now. So if one of my mobs, one of the mods can drop her link in there. I don't know who else is live. I guess I can look real quick. But if someone wants to drop the link to KCC, one of the mods, I guess I can do it. I'm looking at mine. No, she does. She hasn't started yet, but she was supposed to. I got the link. Oh, I don't have my own channel up. All right, thank you, Jonathan Hart. All right, let's go raid KCC just to say hi. Jump in there, drop a like, say hi. Even if you don't want to stay, just go say hi. It helps. It helps. Yes, Craig White. 2K. Let's go. It's awesome. Allie, yeah, no, she's not up and running yet. Her live was scheduled at 8:45. Maybe she's waiting for mine to end. I don't know. But let's go over there and let's say hi, drop a like, and then you guys can do whatever you want. You can stay and watch her, whatever, but go over there, drop a like. She's trying to get her channel back up and running, so just give her a quick comment just to, help the YouTube algorithm. She will do it for me. So let's go do it for her. Anyways, until next time. Bye. Yeah, this is awkward because it takes me a few minutes to click through the buttons. Yeah. All right, outro. Let's go.